Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was just reading the latest edition of Mutant Chronicles Warzone called Warzone Eternal. It's designed by Res Nova Games and Transatlantis Games, and it's the latest edition of the Warzone Miniatures game, which stretches all the way back to the 90s. This time, they've teamed up with a model manufacturing company in Utah called Trenchworks, and they've devised a unique way to 3D print and package models that they call Snap Tray. And in this video, I thought we'd take a look at how Snap Tray looks, how to work with it, and what the new models look like. So let's head over to the paint table and take a look. Okay, we're here with my very high-tech setup, and we're going to look at a Mishima Hatamoto box for Warzone Eternal. This is what the box looks like. Pretty plain. Just got a little sticker on the front. I don't know if retail packaging is going to be, like retail store packaging is going to be different. This is what I bought from the online store, so let's open it. Oh, I should say, as someone who used to work at a game store, I love that there's a barcode. Not a huge fan of there being a price, especially if you're in another country, but the barcode thing, let's go. Let's have more of that stuff in there. So, let's open this box, and one thing you'll notice is there's a little Snap Tray thank you card, how to get started, all that sort of stuff. That's the company I bought it from. Yep, cool. We got the models. Oh, a little thing flew out as well. And then we got the cards if you're going to be playing the game. These are just reference cards, but they're super handy. Okay. So, this is what the models are going to come in. Let's open the bag. And look at this. So people who are familiar with 3D printing will sort of know what's going on here. I'm not a 3D printing expert, so I had to do a little bit of research and stuff, but this is all resin printed at once. It's got the supports, which every 3D print model kind of has. At least I think so. Again, I'm not an expert at 3D printing, but this is neat because it kind of lets them print this whole thing, not have to worry about any sort of, cleaning themselves, and just they stick it in the bag, they stick it in the box, and it's off to you. I've heard of some people wanting to use the frame as terrain. It's definitely, you can see from the rivets and stuff that it's kind of done up to be that way if you want, but it would take some work. It's not perfect. It's not slap on the table or slap some primer on and get going. But and then let's take a look at this. So what's this here? It's sealed. Let's see if I can carefully, with a knife, carefully open that. Cut away from yourself. There we go. Oh, little swords that go on their back or something. Cool. All right, let's get to the meat of this. So this is a Snap Tray. It's in the name. That means presumably you can just snap things off. Let's give that a try. Let's start with the bases. So here we got a base. They're 30mm bases. That was very satisfying. Look at that. And they just fly right off. Not bad. It's a little hard to see with the camera in my way. Let's see if I can, but there's no cleaning at all for that. It just came right off. It's a little bit of effort, but it's not straining me. All right. Oh, there we go. A little nub. It's gone. This one might require a little bit more sanding, but nothing, egregious. All right, now we got the guys. So let's take a look at this before I just start laying in there. I think some problem points we're going to see is there's a sword in there. That one might be a little tricky. I'm thinking maybe the gun. I don't know. It's pretty thick, so we'll see. Oh, and there's also some swords in there too. Interesting. Okay, well, let's jump in with one of these figures who's sort of like all compact and stuff, and let's see how that goes. There is some standy-outy bits on the horns there, so let's be careful. Let's maybe start with there. Let's just... Oh. Okay. Okay. Oops, sorry, hitting the camera here. That's very unprofessional. As you can tell, I'm a very professional video YouTuber guy. Okay, that's... seems to be coming off no problem. It didn't damage the horns on the helmet. That's good. Where else? Oh, there's some on his foot here. Wow, that just came away. And I think that's it. If I'm missing anything, it's because I'm kind of looking at this through my camera here, just with my amateurish setup. So I'm going to pull it away and look at it close up for a second. Nope, that's it. There's like a little thing under there with the gun, which... I'm gonna cut away with a little bit of effort. Oh, it's probably just because the hand is so close to the chest. I actually got it. There we go. Wow. And then, yeah, you glue it to the base with some cyanoacrylate. Is that how you pronounce it? Super glue. Let's do another look. Oh. I found one over here. And I think that's it. These little horns on the little tips on the shoes are meant to be there. Okay. This glue is oh no, it's still coming out. Great. You know how super glue can be. Cool. Oh, it really soaked that up like a sponge. Okay. Now, let's go with one of the ones I thought was going to be kind of the problem, the sword. And what we're going to do for this... I wonder how sharp my knife is. Oh, yeah. We're just going to cut away there. And I believe that as well. Again, cut away from yourself. Watch your fingers. There we go. And maybe the gun here, just to be safe. Okay. Oh, look, a little Snaptree logo. That's fun. Okay. I think he's ready to get out. Okay. Yeah. Look at this. I'm just peeling this stuff away. Yeah, still a little bit of, you know, a little bit of support nubs on the sword. But that's to be kind of expected. I can sand that down. Let me put this up to my face and not look through the camera. You can hear the helicopters are coming to get me. In the background, maybe. They're like, you're breaking the cardinal rule of YouTube in 2025, not being at all professional. And I say let them come. Okay. I just did a little close-up look, and that is looking good. Again, except for the little nubs on the sword from the supports, this actually looks pretty good. I'm gonna maybe just quickly give it a little sand, see how it takes. I should probably be using a mask for this, but you know, let's just go real quick. Because that helps when, you know, toxic resin is aerosolized. Don't do what I do, folks. Use a mask. Okay, that was just a couple, you know, swipes with a very old file. I think this file's like 20 years old. So let's take a look. Let's see if the camera stops moving. Yeah, if you can see that, the nubs are gone. Great. I won't glue all of them, but let's just get them out for this video. This guy's another compact one, so let's see if I think in videos I've seen of the company of Trenchworks doing this, they actually do recommend you heat them with a hair dryer, or like on low, or stick them in hot water or something to sort of loosen the supports. This is me. This you've seen what I've done. I've just opened this up on a late fall day, so it's kind of cold. But again, comes out pretty nicely, and the little supports that are sticking around I can get with my nails or my knife if I need to. Okay. We got 3, we got 2 more left. All right. This guy also has a sword. Let's not get cocky here. Let's do that. I can't really get in there with the sword. Is there nothing in here? Doesn't look like there's anything in there, so I can probably just... Oh, you would think. That's actually a little tough. Okay. Let's trust in the snap tray process. Otherwise, what are we even doing here? I'm looking closely at the tray. Nope, nothing left on it. And look at that. I couldn't even get in there with my knife to get that sword edge. So I just, you know, put faith in the cardinal and pulled. And look at that. No problem. You know what? There's still a few nubs from the supports there. So it could use a sand. So it's about the same as if I used the knife. Incredible. All right. And then we got the LMG guy here. I think it's an LMG, if I'm remembering my Mutant Chronicles lore. All right. Did I break anything? Just the supports. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm impressed by that. Again, like just some little supports that I got to get with a knife, and just with the flick of the knife, they all flew off. Incredible. Now, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And there's some on here too. 1, 2. Oh, moving camera. 3, 4, 5. Oh, so did I just get extras? Let's see. Okay, let's... Oop! That's probably why they give you extras, honestly. So that one, I did break the handle on, which is unfortunate. But hopefully you won't do the same having seen this video. So I'm using my knife, I'm scraping away. I'm not too bummed out about that, honestly. I'm a pretty experienced modeler. I can easily fix that. If you're more precise than I am, or a more inexperienced modeler, you might want to be more careful. Do what I did with the knife. In fact, where'd that bit go? Did it go here? It might still be in the tray. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, there we go. That can be glued. I'm not too worried about that. Let's put those together, though. So, again, don't do what I did just there. Use your knife. Let's do another one. And, where are they? They're kind of hard to see, too. All right. So, get your knife in there. Oop. Oh, look, this one also broke. That might have been because I just ripped a model into it. So in that case, let's just give this a good twist and a yank. Cool. I want to get one that's not, that I don't break through my clumsiness. Let's go here. Okay. Oh, is this one also? Yeah, this one also is missing its thing. You know what? I bet you that's why they did the extra sprue here. Or, you know, frame, tray, whatever. Because, let's take a look. Are they the same? Oop. Heck. Oh, shucks. Yeah, except for the busted thing, I believe they're the same. So, smart. They must have been like, why redesign the tray? Give them some extras. Toss them a few extra bones. So these ones look like they're going to be way easier to get off. In fact, there's 6. There's only 5 troopers. So that gives me an opportunity. Let's get these guys in frame. That gives me an opportunity to sort of try to get one here. So there we go, cutting away from myself. Sort of taking it in stages. You saw I went the top ones first, and then I moved my way further down. Get some vocal fry on the mic there. Okay. Yep, came off clean. It's kind of hard to... There we go. Look at that. Both handles still available. The swords are sheathed. Yeah, I guess, you know what? I guess I could use these busted ones for these two Hatamoto. Who, you know, have their swords out. But overall, I am very pleased by this. And like I said, you could, you know, put some work into this to turn it into a piece of terrain if you want, or, I don't know, a piece of wreckage, something like that. But except for the blades and, you know, putting them on the bases, this is a completed snap tray set. So let's take a look at these things. If you are a Mutant Chronicles or Warzone player from any length of time, I think you'll be pretty pleased with how faithful these are to the old artwork. They're not as detailed, I'm gonna say, as the ones from the previous edition of the game, which was Warzone Resurrection. But I actually like that. They make them a little bit, I can imagine these would be a little easier to paint with a, you know, few less sort of things hanging off them. It really does stick to the aesthetic of the old Mutant Chronicles Warzone universe. Yeah, overall, I'm really pleased with these. I can't wait to paint these, get them to the table, and get some games in. So that's it. I hope you like this video. If you want, you can like and subscribe, and that'll help push this video up into the algorithm more and get more people seeing it. Just so you know, I was not at all affiliated with any of the companies listed here. I wasn't paid, no partnerships, anything like that. Everything I bought with my own money and just wanted to show off and see what people think. So let me know in the comments what you think about all this stuff. And until next time, keep it real.